Hello everyone, welcome back to democracy. That's right. I actually made it. I made it through another term, or well, the first term I should say, and made it to another term. So, as we can see, the GDP has taken hits, but health is going well. Everything else is going well. So, we're going to see if we can hopefully get some better people in for those two jobs there. Now, it says fire on those ones. I really hope that fires them and keeps the rest. You need to throw out some... So, yeah. So if I click that, it says fire. So yeah, keeping them, fire them. Okay. Do I close this now or do I press the reshuffle button? I always feel like I'm going to stuff this one up, to be honest. I don't want to shuffle everything, though. I just want to... Do we close it? Or do we reshuffle? I don't know what happens. Please. Okay. I've done it wrong a few times where I just got rid of my most loved ministers, and I was like, it's sometimes quite annoying. Alright, so public ministers. So, Conservative Socialist wasn't the best call, I've got to admit. Fair enough, right? However, we do have some other choices here. So, we've got this person. Mitchell Young. Motorist likes ethnic minorities. Both of those people like me. So, for public services. He wants to do public services. You know what? You're on board, good sir. Law and order? Let's see what we want here. So, who's someone who's loyal to me? You're loyal, socialist and middle income. Okay, but you're not very good at campaigning at all. No one likes you, John Ellis. Let's see here. You're a little bit more. Suitability. Oh, there's actually got suitability down the bottom too. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I did not see the suitability down the bottom. Okay, fair enough. I gotta watch that as well, apparently. Commuter conservatives. Nope, not going down that road again. I've socialists and parents. You're not a bad idea, but once again, suitability for law and order is quite high. Youth motorist. I mean, the motorists do like me, right? Like, but I'm not gonna take their cars away. I'm just gonna make sure they get newer, cooler, faster cars. Commuter and ethnic minorities. So we've got a choice between youth and motorist, or commuter and ethnic minorities. I think ethnic minorities more like me. So, no, you still don't like me that much. So, damn it. Oh well. I guess none of them really liked me that much, but that's okay. I hope that wasn't the same person I had in before. I don't think it was, though. I think they got rid of the really worst ones. Alright, let's see what's happening here. Cynical voters. Wait, what? Really? Capitalists? They didn't have a big deciding factor anyway. Your spouse is reported to have taken a private jet to go shopping abroad. What? That's just rude. I don't tolerate that. How do I get the divorce laws in this country worked out? Cyclones. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. Once again, you keep telling me about cyclones. It's not going to help much. Budget deficit has gone up a little bit. GDP is going up again. Health is going up. I think we're good. Alright, we got to think about what we need to do, though. So what do we want to be our major goals of this term? Now, let's have a look at our policies at the moment. Corporate exodus, I don't think there's anything we can do about that. It's just something's going to happen now. The food crisis is about to be gone, which is good. It will make us seem like a strong leader. It will increase our productivity. It will increase our health. So that's good. It also leads into... it also helps the poor to get rid of the food prices. So... Or is that the other way around? Is it reducing? It's reducing the health, increasing the poverty, increasing the poor. So yeah, we get rid of all this stuff. So that's good. That's about to go. This one, environmental protests, we can almost get rid of it. And it is definitely impacting our GDP. So that's something. Once again, although it is actually getting better over there. So that's interesting. Okay, looks like we're about to lose the rail strike. Beautiful. How's crime going? It's sort of reaching a bit of a problem there. We need to do something else for reducing this. We could increase our funding of the witness protection program. It'd make me seem stronger in decreased violent crime and organized crime. And honestly, it doesn't cost us that much. So I think, yeah, let's go all out on that. That's cheap as well. Intelligence services, I don't really want a bigger spy agency, strangely enough. That's not my idea of fun. Unexplained wealth orders, that's one we just put in place, and it's a good one. Armed police. Violent crime is going down anyway, so we can leave that up for now, but something we might think about changing in future. Abortion law, limited circumstances. Well, wait, what? Limited circumstances? 2 doctors' approval on demand. I could have sworn we would have been better than that anyway. Well, that helps with my plan of gender equality, so that's an easy one there. Oof, I say easy, but that'll cost the rest of my political capital. Let's wait till that's a little bit easier to do. We don't want to impact the farmers that much at the moment. Equality? No, we definitely don't want that. That will increase the private healthcare. We don't want that. Okay, state mental health service. Private healthcare goes down. Okay, that's just perfect. That is perfect for what I want to do. It cost me a lot, but I reckon we can get it back. Once again, property is quite high, reduces private healthcare, increases our productivity dramatically. Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Let's do it. Costs us a bit, but I think that's a good idea. All right, food crisis is gone. Fantastic. Credit rating downgrade again. Yeah, that's just because all the companies leaving. It's fine. We can reduce this budget deficit. Obesity is raising because people can eat food now. Okay, I feel like that just requires a funding campaign for healthy food. So let's go do that before that becomes a big thing. I say that, but okay, let's just do... If we want to deal with that, we'll go and do some food standards stuff. Where was that? It was under... I saw it somewhere. Oh god, there's a lot of stuff we can do actually right now. Oh wow, we can do a lot of things right now. Ooh, I want to... Okay. Wait, we don't already have state housing? That's a surprise. No, I want to deal with the nuclear sanctions. Okay. Skilled immigration services. That will increase our productivity, increase technology, decrease the... Okay, that seems like a good idea, actually, but it's a lot of money, though, so... Wait, we are definitely members of the United Nations, surely. We need something to decrease the obesity problem before it happens, because that's a bad one. So... Workers on boards. Oh, that just sounds like a good idea as well. We'll wait a little bit, no, until the other stuff we did came in. It also doesn't help with the food situation. We need to deal with this healthcare issue, which won't... Now, oh, well, then again, we could use junk food tax. That would increase the... that would earn us some money. Loof wouldn't like us. Everyone's income would go down slightly. But you know what? That's not a bad idea. We don't want it to be massive, obviously. It would increase our food price a little bit, I'm guessing. But youth is the only negative impact. So it gives us a little bit of extra income. Costs us... It's free. Is it? Yeah, okay. It's free. Alright, that's good. Let's also start a healthy eating campaign to really help drive that down. Yep. Food standards. I still think that's a good idea too. Health, plant-based diets. Yeah, let's do that as well. We can deal with the farmers. We can pay them more stuff. It's fine. And we'll do health food subsidies. We want to make sure that people don't get punished for our new policy. Okay? We don't want to punish people. We don't want to punish people for what their choices are. We just want to try and encourage them to go up. So we'll punish them a little bit with tax, but mostly it's about incentivizing. Health is going up. GDP is going down. Nuclear test ban treaty? Definitely. We don't need to Do nukes. Budget's still going, their deficit's still going down. Or going up. Global economy's in recession. That sort of makes sense. There's got to be something we can do. I reckon. Capital gains tax. That wait, we don't have capital gains tax? Really? We don't have capital gains tax? How the hell do we not have capital gains tax? I find that very hard to believe. Alright, so what are our choices here? We don't do too much of it. But if we can make a little bit of money here, that'll be good. I think increasing capital gains tax is a perfectly reasonable thing. We have a lot of wealth in our country in the upper end of town. I think this is a very good idea to actually help us out. How much? Not too much, but enough. GDP impact is rather minor. We're not going to have that many wealthy people anyway. I think we should be alright. So that's a good, easy way we can make a bit of money. Is there anything else we can do to make some money easily? I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make a sex work tax. But then we'd have to also increase the funding to sex work, because I'm not trying to do it to screw with people, basically. We could also try increasing income tax a little bit. But the thing is, I kind of want a... Okay, the thing is, I want it to be... The problem with this is, it's mostly middle income who get impacted. I want it to be a more fair bracket, basically. So that doesn't work. I need this to be more fair. Wages go down. Uncompetitive economy goes up. But we've already got that as a problem anyway. Corporation tax. Corporate excess is still pretty high. But you know what? I don't really give a shit. There's got to be better ways we can deal with that. Like stability, we'll bring it down, and we can increase that easily more. Well, actually we can't, but still. Like, I'm going to try to do... There's got to be something else we can do. There's a lot of... Like, if we could put a... The tax on tools is quite good, but we've already got to max. A sales tax, but that's also very regressive. Then again, at the moment, it's so low. It actually should be 10%, not 12%. But anyway, GST in our country is 10%. Quality goes down, though, so... There aren't that many taxes which are fair, or target only the wealthy, or people who can afford to do it. We could increase our petrol tax, but not until we've done more to support. You know what? This might be a good idea. Decrease our oil demand further. Increase our profit a little bit. No, let's just see what happens with the one tax rise we've done. It's fine. Let's see what else we can introduce over here. Stamp out Racism Week, not a bad idea. Youth Club subsidies, that's a fantastic idea. Yes, let's do that. Everyone will like it, and we can make a bunch of money off it. Well, not really, but we will increase our the people who are voting for us, so it's fine. So let's go. All right, drought. Seasonal rain's not fallen. That's okay. Our budget report is getting slightly better. Crime is going down still. GDP is equal. We have a food crisis that is apparently... What? Oh, not again. How'd that go throw up? Just what did we... Oh, because of the junk food, of course. Because of the junk food tax. That's okay. We can do other things to reduce the... We can do other things to increase this. So, agriculture subsidies... can reduce the food price once again. Unemployment goes down, farmers go up. That's okay. What else can we do? Rural development grants. Increases farming, increases equity, poor earnings, GDP, car usage. Honestly, that seems pretty great for what we need. So, wait, equality goes up. Yes, unemployment goes down. Yeah, let's do some rural growth. We got a lot of rural territory in Australia. I think that will help with the food situation as well. In fact, what? How does that not have... What? Honestly, yeah. That'll decrease the cost of the disability pension. So that's probably a good idea. Maybe we should decrease the food stamp thing, and we also problem is, we've got a very oh no, we got a very interesting balancing act we're trying to do right now. I think that's not a bad idea. Nice, cheap. It'll get us something we can do positive. Ah, yes. Let's increase the stem cell research slightly. Good. We need to increase that a lot more, so I need to do that next term, I think. Alright, let's see. Environmental protests have ended. The food crisis is going back up, but then it's going back down again. So we can deal with this. It's fine. The food crisis was on for ages, and we were fine with it. So, ban livestock imports, of course. Like, honestly, we have got a problem in this country at the moment with foot and mouth coming in for the first time in forever. We've got our own livestock. Why do we need to bring them into our country? Like, that doesn't make much sense for Australia. All right. We need to really find some other way to increase. Okay. Empty homes tax. Ooh, that would be a good one, but it's not earning me enough money. Financial transactions tax. Okay, frequent flyers tax. Interesting. Good idea. Luxury goods tax. No, not really needed. Microgeneration grants. Now that's a good one. That's once again getting us closer to our plan. Punitive wealth tax. Also, not a bad idea. Religious banknotes? What? Religious tax. What? No. Ooh, here we go. Revenue service. Ensure that people pay their taxes and pay taxes on time. But you'll see, no, I don't want that. Sex work tax. Tourist tax. That's a weird one. Why would you want a tourist tax? School tax credits. No, because we want to reduce the public tax returns. Quality, socialist. I mean, there's no reason not to, but I thought we already had. Okay. Let's do a punitive wealth tax. Oh no, we need to. What's my popularity at right now? It's actually pretty high. We could probably get away with raising income tax a little bit. Let's see what impacts that has. So if we raise it to that much, but okay, that's bad for the middle income people, quite a lot. Increases equality though, so that's interesting. Also gives us how much extra money? Like 4 billion? See, I kind of a shame it's not like actually properly bracketed, but yeah, if we increase that slightly, I reckon we can get away with it. Quality goes up. What can we do instead of, okay, besides that, what can we do to increase the happiness of, or the income of the middle class as well? Well, we can always change you always increase or change something when it comes to, ooh. Wait, potential income, 11 billion? Wait, wouldn't we already have an interest rate? Okay. Quantitative easing. That just creates money for, no. There'll be something which can make us money and also be a positive boon. I mean, that just seems a good idea, but once again, what's the cost to implement? Hey, childcare, that seems a good idea. Compassionate, good for parents, good for everyone, really. Decrease unemployment better. Yeah, I think that's a good call, but would that increase? You know what? No, we have to do something. If we're going to increase income tax, which I think we really should, right? If I increase it just to there, right? Let's do that right now. Let's just commit. We want to decrease our deficit a little bit. We're getting $4 billion extra dollars. How can we earn some of that back or at least make people happier? So we're thinking about people's wages here. Oh yeah, one thing I want to do is definitely just increase all that stem cell stuff. That's fine. Yep, apply policy. Bam. It's sort of already done my deal, actually. I kind of can't do anything else now. So, okay. Well, I guess that's sort of made up my mind. Though, what does I'm not sure about this. Potential costs. I think I've got to implement this just to see what it does. You definitely don't want that big of an interest rate at the moment. So, yeah, I think this might be a mod. GDP gets massively slashed. Okay, let's just do it for a little bit. Let's just split like 10% interest rate. Yeah, do a little bit of interest rate. Okay. All right. Unemployment is actually raising, so that's not great. Crime is lowering. Keep rural banks. Force banks to stay open. We can even privatize them if we need to. Budget deficit is dropping. Good. We are more popular. Fantastic. We need to increase our GDP. And we need to increase our... So, is the income tax still going up, or... No, that's already reached its point, 58. So, I mean, realistically... Yeah. Oh, God, my debt is at 1 trillion. Oy, okay. I mean, to be fair, it is in real life too, I think. So, yes. Financial transactions tax. Investments are all well and good, but frankly, a great deal of financial transactions in the economy are needless speculating. Yeah. Yeah, they are. That seems like a fantastic idea. We won't do it too much. We'll just get an extra little bit. Like, okay, so... Let's do it there for now. Okay. Cool, that was a pretty easy run. Oh. Cool. Seems we're alone in the galaxy after all. We unfortunately won't be receiving transmissions from Greys anytime soon, but scientists discovered another planet with galaxies supporting carbon-based bacterial life forms. That's fantastic. That is. Alright. Budget deficit is still pretty high. Unemployment is dropping again. Crime is still good. Health is perfect. Why do people not think I'm strong? That's just rude. What other taxes can we implement? Because we really need to turn around this. An automation tax, which should get 8 billion. We're already dealing with technology. So what if I do this? Like, we've got a lot going to technology. We can afford to take this hit. It honestly makes sense. New business? Yeah. Let's just get that in. We got to try and make money off it. Right? I also want to reduce corruption already, so I'm going to go straight out for that. Reduce corruption. It's fine. Alright, I think... Gender Discrimination Acts. Oh, okay. We can actually increase that some more too, which is something else we want to do, so... There we go. Go. Alright, so GDP is... Wow! GDP jumped! That's fantastic news. Doctor strike. Honestly, we can do something about that if we increase the funding of our state health service more. Which we may have to do. In fact, we probably should want to do before we get a doctor strike. What else can we do? Unemployment's going down. Trade unions, percentage, labor laws. Okay. Let's put more funding into that. How much does that cost us? An extra couple billion? In fact, no. So it's got 4 billion. Go there. Private healthcare, get eliminated. Unemployment gets eliminated. Poor goes up. Socialist goes up. Health goes up. Retire goes up. State employees goes up. Yeah, let's just go all out. Fully. Criticize the monarch. Don't care about monarchy. Alright. This is definitely going to turn our budget situation a little bit bad. But that's okay, because we still implement some more taxes. And change the way that we deal with things. So, okay, payroll tax, honestly, is a good idea. Because it doesn't directly... And we've already got plenty of jobs. So I think this one actually is probably a better way of gaining a little bit of wealth. Actually, wow, that's like no problems at all. Especially with the minor impact to the GDP it is. So this will do a little bit of an impact to GDP. But like the amount of money we make off it is actually pretty massive. So let's just do it up to here. There we go. Okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's also... I mean, I'm going to go for the energy. I'm going to privatize that saltly. I think this is the best idea. We've got... There we go. Smart meters. Go, Alright, we got GDP still raising, surprisingly. Mining on Aboriginal land? No. Split ownership. There's no need to take extreme position. No, we should not stand in the way of economic development. But the claim to land ownership is real. The Aboriginal people should be fairly compensated. Allowed to go ahead if the profit to the mine goes to native title holders. I honestly wish we could run those mines. But I think that might be the best way of dealing with this. Oh, I actually want to look at the rest of that report. Thank you. All right. Still happy, still happy, still happy. Everything's still looking good. Health is going up. GDP is going up. Still needs to deal with unemployment. That's okay. We're getting there. The deficit is going down. And we almost balance in the budget, and then we can start implementing more sweeping policy changes to help people. I don't want that a lot. Microgeneration plants seem like a really good idea, but they're not exactly what I want right now. I'm still trying to make some more money. Which makes me wonder, should I just see what other taxes I've got here? Sales tax is regressive. No, thank you. Plastic bags tax already on max. The petrol tax. Not making me much money anyway, so what's the point? Wait, what is the point of it? No, I don't want people to go all back to petrol, so it can be a punitive one. Car tax, also not really needed, not really bring me that much money in. Okay, still having a massive impact on technology at the moment. Capital gains tax is going well. Airline tax. That's not really doing much right now, is it? If we raise that up, we don't really make much money from it either. It still just feels like a bit of a nothing tax at the moment. Okay, we've really need to increase the thing is we can also increase the income, right? Well, not the income. We need to, okay, if we can increase people's income, then we can get more income tax. Government borrowing. Oh, that's how much we're actually borrowing. Okay. Corporation tax, automation tax. Well, we still need to raise the corporation tax a little bit more. So let's just do that as our next step. So honestly, it's probably a risk, but at this point, there's got to be another way to stop the corporations from just blanketly leaving, but I don't really care that much either. So, okay, clean energy subsidies. That might be something to raise. In fact, yeah, that's a massive raise. Yes. Perfect. Wind and solar. Yeah, that's just perfect for me. Yes. That's cheap. It's nothing. Antibiotics ban. That's in for farming, which is perfectly reasonable. Consumer rights. Well, we've already got cooling off periods, so but that also we've already got all those things. But anyway, Labor Day bank holiday, okay. Oil drilling subsidies. Once again, we can lower. In fact, we can probably cancel this policy altogether. Yeah, that'll save us some money. In fact, that's a good point. What about expenditures which aren't good? Well, state pensions. Do we need this to be as high anymore? Because currently, what is our state? Because currently the retired actually are really good. They get plenty of money for our other supports. We've also increased health services. We may not need to fund the pensions as much. So, what if I do just try lowering this a bit? So that goes from 15 to 10 billion. It doesn't really do that. It doesn't actually do that much bad. So, yeah, let's try that. Saving money on pensions. But we keep in mind, we have dramatically increased science funding and healthcare funding. So, I think we can probably get away with it without impacting people negatively. When I say get away with it, I don't mean like literally, you won't like me. Okay, don't care. I don't even like sports. I wouldn't like it either, but you know. There are more important things. And we've also increased that. Like, I think we can help our elderly become more active, and we can hopefully reduce the amount of people who, yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Let's continue and hope that doesn't screw us. If we can cut anything else. Okay, let's see. Foreign spy poisoned. Okay. Ouch. Poor voter perception. Okay. Campaign speeches again. Okay. All right. So, once again, what can we do? We've got one to the poor, which has membership 51, happiness 80, negative. Oh, no one's wealthy, so that's a perfect one. Yep. Retired, happiness. Happiness is high, so they're fine. Membership is low. That's fine. That's fine. Membership is high of socialists, and that will really impact the capitalists, though. So I don't want to do anything bad about that right now to that level. Conservatives, yeah, that's a nice, easy one. And state employees, always a nice, easy one. That's fine. Okay, looks like we're going okay. So, of course, our vision and aims go far beyond the complex arguments of economics. But unless we get the economy, it's a task of statesmen to mold, to balance, and to integrate these and other forces, new and old, with the principles of, on this day, we come to proclaim the end of the petty grievances and false promises. Okay? Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. All right, good. I think we're good. Okay. So, we've gotten our deficit down quite a lot. What else can we cut? Military spending, still something we could cut. Debt interest, well, that's something we can cut just by getting, like, more funding for other things. Let's see, road building, they're fine. Okay. Can we cut the patients more? Like, honestly, no, it's only 2 billion at that point, so it's not really worth it to reduce them further. There's got to be another way. So, state health service is very high, and I want it to be high, so that's fine. That's what we want. We want to spend that. Military funding, could I make that go any lower? I don't think there's any war in this world, so does it really matter if we cut that a little bit? I've already got plenty of state employees, and so I think I might just drop that further. Yeah. Cut the military spending. Okay. I really hope they haven't had some sort of, hey, America wants to attack you now because you're so weak sort of situation going on here. But, oh well, guess we'll find out, won't we? There's other ways we can deal with military and protection anyway. Let's see what happens. All right, GDP is raising. Good. Poverty is going down. Better. All right. Oh, well, I don't want another speech. I don't need another speech. I'm already pretty damn popular, so... The budget is currently running a deficit of 7. Oh, you said, yeah, we should do things and remove it. I'm trying. I'm really, really trying. Wait, what? I thought I lowered that. No, I don't. I lowered the military spending more. So, yeah, and that'll take time. So they can't just cut that out overnight. Okay. I still think we should get rid of the child benefit. We can do more with this money elsewhere. So if we cut this back a little bit, I think we'll just completely remove it. It helps the poor, though, and everyone loves it, and it's right before an election. I want to cut that, but I don't want to do it to really detriment people, so I've got to make sure I'm giving them something of value in return, you know? Like, at the moment, my unemployment benefit cost is going down too because of the fact I've got a lot of jobs. Let's see what else we can do here. And there aren't really any wealthy people left, so that wouldn't really do much anyway. Microgeneration grants are probably a good idea, but I really need to get that thing under control. The budget under control. So I think raising... It's a pretty small increase to most of the negatives, so just increase it slightly. Okay. I'm really actually kind of not concerned, but I'm a little bit interested in what's going to happen when I actually have an election, see what I've done. Because at the moment, most of what I've done this term has mostly just been taxing the shit out of everyone. So we'll see how popular it is. This might be my last time just because of that fact. Raising a little bit of sales tax. I don't like sales tax, though. It's very regressive. Still think the financial transactions ones are good, but the island tax don't make us much money anyway. Okay, let's see how incomes again. Corporate tax is really low. Oh, it's raising though, so it will raise to being higher. So that's fine. It's actually raising over time. Capital gains tax is fine. Interest rate, I could probably increase that slightly. That's what people around the world are doing right now. It will have an impact on GDP, but so far my GDP has been going up. Increase unemployment slightly. Foreign investment goes down. Wages go down. Inflation goes up. So I don't know if that's actually worth increasing it any further. I think that's a good idea. State employees goes up. Education goes up. Let's just do some more positive investments for the election. Let's get some more people happy with us from this situation. Look, it's freedom of speech. It's freedom of expression, you know? That's fine. All right, the food crisis has returned to normal, which is good. The GDP is raising again. Crime is still lowering. Poverty is basically non-existent. That's good. So, oh. Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Oh, God, I was planning on doing something about that. I've still got time. Where's the one with the secularity of education? I completely forgot I actually put that there. I definitely don't want people to be angry at me for that. Where are you? Where are you? Can't actually see it. Am I blind? Clearly. No, that's drug testing, which is still fine. I don't have anything against that. Ah, there it is. Secularity of education. Oh, I can't afford to... Oh, shit. I can't actually afford to get that high. Oh, well. Let's do what we can to get most of the way. And hopefully we've still got one more. Expand public right-of-way. Expand right-of-way. Walkers and hikers. Yeah, go for it. Look, you're getting plenty of money from the government. You might as well give back to the community too, you know? Okay. Please don't be the end. Oh, it isn't. Oh, it is the end. Okay. Let's see if we got another thing. Yep, we do. Smaller parties. Oh, that's cool. Small parties actually beating up the Greens, which is interesting. Beautiful. I wish it was this easy in real life, honestly. Let's see what the breakdown was. Almost everyone voted for me. Oh, God. Changes. Tourism went up by 64%. Health is going up. Crime is crashing. Environment is... Oh, God, what have I done? Food price is lowering. How have I made... Okay. Okay, this is fine. This is good. This is all good stuff. This is almost too easy. And they're taking my taxes, which is fine. Which means I have a mandate to increase taxes more. That's fine. This is a mandate right now. Gotta deal with that cryptocurrency issue, though. So, yeah. Oh, what's this? Voted for smaller parties. Voted for smaller parties. Okay. Interesting. A number of people voted for small parties. Voted for... Wait, this is interesting. This one says, voted for Labour Party. But it's a small party. It's just off. Okay. And I'm still around the same spot at the moment. So that's okay. Well... so my goal last episode was increasing the science funding and education and trying to get more sympathetic voters into play. I did that, clearly. Second term was primarily about balancing the budget because I didn't do very much for the people. I mostly just increased taxes. However, I still did enough that it's been having positive impacts. And all the things I've introduced up to this point have had positive impacts enough that they didn't care. I'm going to be one of those Scandinavian socialistic countries at this point, and that's okay with me. The question is, how far can that go? And will everything fall apart? Will I be able to balance the budget without screwing over my people too much? Will people realize that what I'm giving them in terms of the social programs is more beneficial than what they'd be able to spend on their own for tax? Am I just basically going to be creating a communist state at this point? I don't know. I don't know. At the moment, there's a lot of freedom, and I want to keep that going. I also want to improve the country. So we'll see how this goes. So we've won a second term. Will this last? Probably. It seems like this game is still alright to do, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, thank you for joining me today. This has been Democracy 4. I'll see you next term. Bye all.